to have some kind of outstanding grain on them, or does they?
So what?
Yeah, I guess they would also have a symbol of the horseman.
I would say, yeah, you indicated they had some kind of crest, like, somewhere on them.
So a crest or a color.
Okay, so here's my next question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What is the chief?
The chiefs are the guys up on the stage.
I'm talking about the chief.
Blue chief? No, the chief?
Yes, the one that we all ran into and federal currently must have murdered.
Yeah, that's the guy. He's one of the 4 people up on stage. He is representing. Looks like he's representing whatever green is, or is he purple?
Renteo is the purple one.
Okay, and he represents.
There has not been a religion check for that yet.
Okay.
Yet, being the word. It's just that the only horseman that you really know of is Tromardix. The others you can assume have to do with other horsemen, but you actually haven't done any particular checks or anything like that. So, of who they belong to.
But it's clear they're not of the one that has their herald perfect from out and about.
It is clear they are what?
It's clear that they're not of the famine group.
Yes, it is clear. The only one of the famine would be the green one.
Okay. I'm using my religion check to identify the factions up there.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
do that too.
So, with that being said...
Eric, what's your religion?
Religion is going to be like plus 15. I didn't really put much into it. Actually, every religion besides local and one other is going to be at plus 15.
Okay, so you rolled a 28, I rolled a 35. Between the two of us, I think we can figure this out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, let us go ahead and dive back in. So, the one thing that should be noted, don't forget about the note that you read of, that you got off that caravan outside of the Knoll territory.
Yeah, we have the Knoll caravan note, and we have that journal entry.
Yeah. Do you remember the specifics about it?
I do not remember the specifics about it.
Okay. Just a quick reminder that it had mentioned you had found it under the in the chest or some kind of container held with one of the green cultists. That with a religion check you're able to tell that they are indeed of Tromardix. However, there is also another similar kind of seemingly in there you don't recognize. It's a bit peculiar, but it doesn't seem to be too important.
Okay.
But the green one is a Tromardix, and they specifically have the chest outside North Camp, now country. No country for no men. But it had mentioned that it is becoming more difficult to. I wish I really. This is why I need to write another DACA. But it is important to. It's becoming harder and harder to convince others that of their intentions.
Okay.
It is becoming harder to hide their true intentions, or something like that.
Okay.
What that implies.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to hand that letter and the copy of that journal entry I made from Google to our face people so they can use that as the foundation for lying their asses off. Because I remember the journal was indicating some of the friction points as well. Because all good lies have a seed of truth, and these should help you find those seeds. And then you just need to. We can either take some of these robes we've been taking off these cultists as we kill them, or we can, or you guys can use disguise. Either way.
You mean alter self?
Well, alter self does. I don't know unless the Pathfinder version worked differently. Alter self is used to give yourself like gills and shit, not disguise your appearance. I'm going to confirm that with the Pathfinder book, because, Pathfinder probably does it different.
So it does change.
Okay, so
It changes aspects of yourself. I don't think it's a true disguise.
when you cast a spell, you assume the form of any small or medium creature of the humanoid type. If you assume any form, you gain the following abilities. Okay, so yeah, this actually is more like shape-shifting. I'm thinking of the 5th edition version.
It's monster form light.
So yeah, just you can alter yourself if you want, or not. Up to you. I'm leaving that to the professionals.
Oh boy. I know where you're going with that.
Actually, you don't know what
Can you use alter? Is alter self a touch, or his name implies itself?
It's self. You can't do it to other people.
It's self, and also in that fact, it's also it's not a true disguise. It's just a bit. It's alter.
I would say alter self changes your form. Disguise self gives you clothing. So you're good.
this does change what.
I say we'll change who you look like, and you'll have to use one of the robes to make sure you're in uniform. But that's not that big a deal.
A quick recap for Firebrand. We are recording. Right?
Yes, we've been recording.
Okay. You have infiltrated the White Bleach Tower. The symbol of the Jackal Prince's presence in the Maraz Desert. Or at least currently. It was built atop the roof. Come to the original spot where the 4 heralds originally came and Black Tower has been converted more to slowly resurrect them back. Or at least Jackal Prince at this point. You all have infiltrated the camp, which is essentially your door at this point, passing by the various armies of mortal and death and demon folk, as well as undead ghouls who suffer from feast of dust as they continually come in and in. However, there seems to be a small moment of pause as they are having a moment of celebration, as it seems. Parts of the army have gathered here to celebrate and hear the words of the lieutenants of the heralds. The heralds of the heralds, if you will. Hypothetically. But it has been also said that you also are finding tensions within the camp, and also with that sense motive that you all had done previously. I forgot to mention. I do think, and probably good to say it again. The specific parties, however, that seem to be tense or getting ready to scrap for a fight are everyone but those affiliated with Trump and Jackal Prince. Those are the only ones that are getting ready that seem to have at ship, actually. The others seem slightly oblivious. As well, you also heard part of the speech, introducing Renteo again as apparently an affiliate of one of the supposed four horsemen of the four horsemen. It has also been said that the Jackal Prince apparently has put a price on your head, on the head of the party. That whoever brings your heads to the Jackal Prince shall be ascended to deep, shall be ascended. But that also means it is unknown. But to the meat of it, you can identify who belongs to who. Green is of those of green and of similar iconography of the jackal like. You can figure out Tromorix. Who's Okay, there was a previous one. That is weird. Come on, okay. For blue, or actually, probably for red, you figure that, as you all have figured, war. War. Go over. That's so weird. Yeah, red is war, green is famine, blue would be conquest, I guess, or pestilence, or something like that. It's weird. Again, this is where the hunger kind of becomes weird. And for purple, let's see, that's any death?
Well, keep in mind, even if you're wrong, if the categories, if the population of the categories don't matter, we won't know the difference.
That is
Shit, blue's supposed to be red. Well, it doesn't matter. They just reverse it now.
It's just that particular things are, I guess, because particular connections that go here, I'm like, no, that's not how it works. Well, either way, you're able to identify who belongs to who.
Mm-hmm.
The four horsemen are all here, or at least they're representatives. That's all that matters. Was there any other questions?
Not currently.
Okay. And these kind folk control Z? Nope. Ships. Those are the oh man, that's quite small.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's fine.
But if you zoom in, those are those of the Tromarixian cultists. The ones we've seen who are for the big dad himself instead of just mere herald guard or putting in a few because they are important. Okay, so what is your move?
Well, it sounds like I need to disguise myself.
Or just throw a cloak, throw one of the cloaks on.
That's still a disguise.
Yeah.
See, who is... Does Garth come with some form of saddlebag?
We can equip him with saddlebags, but it wouldn't do you any good at the moment since he's in kitten form. He fits in the saddlebag at the moment.
Well, I mean, at this point, if I put on the robe, I would be wearing a second exterior object, so I think it would look odd.
Well,
I have the kind of the kind of overcoat jacket thing, so if I put robes over that, I think that'd be weird.
we've got other bags you can shove it in.
Well, yeah, it's also. Don't forget, it's any kind of thing for it. But I can imagine you want to go the full disguise because it's like, oh no, there's something who recognizes us. There are two people that recognize us.
Am I correct in assuming that that having a chain shirt wouldn't be that unusual if it's seen?
Oh yeah, everyone here is in armor.
Okay.
Some people are in armor here, but those are mostly at war. A few of combat, like in the trauma rituals, like it wouldn't be. It's not necessary.
Okay. In that case,
It is not faux pas.
okay. In that case, I will change them.
I would have allowed you to do all this when you were discussing this,
Okay.
like way back in one of the episodes. All that was because you all kind of knew what you were getting into.
Yeah. I want to check on some right quick. Okay. That does not last super long. Okay, never mind. I was gonna friendly cast something on myself, but I figure this will take more than 10 minutes. Um, okay, I will.
It depends on you.
Yeah. Yeah. What I will do though is create more healing tokens for people just in case. Over here, I can make one per 3 cast levels. Okay. Okay, I will spend a spell for that, and there are 4 healing tokens in existence now. For those who don't recall,
They let you cast your cure wounds at range, basically.
yeah, basically you have to take an action to will a signal, and I can go and heal.
Here's a heal.
So I don't need to see you or touch you, depending on what the requirements are.
Yep.
I can touch you without touching you.
These 2 hours. I think. I think 2 hours is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Any other actions?
Oh, too bad I can't prepare that. That would be nice. Okay. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay.
You all are within the home, right?
Yeah.
And obviously there are more people than are indicated on the screen. Just
Yeah.
didn't want to overwhelm.
Which side are our robes on?
Which side?
Yeah.
Which
what
faction?
Oh, which faction? Considering how many you want killed, take your pick.
I guess roll a d4.
Because you know what we can do, which will be kind of neat. We can put a colored dot on ourselves for what side we're on.
I'll say purple for that one. I'm just going to go
Okay,
off
purple.
in the way the lieutenants are.
Watch you.
Anybody else that has a robe on, roll a d4.
Death.
Is everybody just going to have a robe on?
They are. Then I'll throw one over my cloak, because I'm not trying to blend in. I'm just trying to, not draw attention. So I don't mind double layering.
Yep, that's right. So you can do the dramatic take it off.
Chuck one over Cyrus too, because she's in mark mode. But we're just gonna say we did it.
Well, yeah.
Do we have a small one to put on Kitty Garth?
No, I figured she's just holding Kitty guard.
Yeah. Have Garth on her shoulder. Yeah, roll a d4 first, and we'll just keep giving that.
I wasn't carrying, but okay, yeah, I can roll d4. 3 for me,
Just for the
and 3 for me, 2 for Cyrus, and 2 for Kiyomi.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Well, I mean.
So 2 through 2.
Yep. I gotta be special apparently.
Don't worry. Oh yeah, I forgot more. It'd be great if Mar was there. Your companion part who occasionally is okay. Go with the. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Mar also got blue, so you're fine. You're not alone. So yes. Have fun, you crazy kids.
Okay, Len is just kind of moving around the periphery here, trying not to draw attention to himself.
Okay. Everyone basically do just one order of movement, and we'll just kind of go order by order.
Eric says he wants to infiltrate the crowd and be basically trying to sway people, by doing whisperings about how why are we bringing out famine when war is the one that we want? War is the one who can bring about all our goals because war causes everything. It leads to pestilence. It leads to disease. It leads to famine. It leads to death.
That's actually kind of funny. I was going to go with a similar route. Except that war ends all that.
Supposedly. Okay, so that's his goal. So leaning towards war.
Eric, you're still at a plus 22. You said for social.
Yes.
Okay.
Whew.
Also, for whatever reason, someone tries to see through my disguise. I'm at a plus 32.
Plus what? 2?
32.
30.
And that's a plus
Essentially
10.
natural. Essentially natural.
30, damn. I thought I was good at bluffing, but fuck.
Well,
Also, my sense go to the plus 22, my bluff is a plus 22. Everything social is basically a plus 22.
Oh, plus 22. I heard plus 32.
No, that's if you're trying to see me. Like, see through my yourself.
Oh, okay. I feel a bit better now. That's it. I didn't put all this points in the shit. Just yeah.
We'll go.
I'm the one who fucking hard. That's what happened.
You're solved. There's a difference.
No, but I'm never fucking battle brother.
That's
Battle.
true. Exactly. Mara will go along with Kinara. With Kinara, this is backup. Unless Kiyomi wishes there. Mara will just go with one of you. Yes, go. Putting in for war. Okay. As you all kind of also disperse into the crowd. As you all get it.
What? Oh, I just realized. Would my tattoo be a liability?
You're covered, so it should be fine.
No, but because I have the tattoo, depending on what kind of being is looking at me, I'm instantly recognized as being as bearing of that mark.
Oh, the Sentinel.
Yeah.
Well, I guess stay away from the stage. The goons so far haven't seemed to notice it.
And luckily there aren't any. Oh my gosh.
That's the point.
This is why I said get the medallion. Y'all were like, no, tattoos are cool. Like, nope, tattoos are gonna doom the world, man.
And also, I do have to say this. As a cleric, I also have aura, which is also a mark of what I am.
So again, stay.
Yeah, I don't have that too.
Yeah,
Well,
that is it. That's only if people are sensing for good,
That's
good
true.
or evil. They have no. People have no reason here. They're surrounded by quote unquote other evil people. They don't
That's
give a
true.
shit.
Essentially, the tattoo. I mainly got the tattoo because I prefer being immune to demon possession shit.
Stuff. This is true. I also roll the hazard dice. There's not a single fucking demon in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we do our job right, we won't be here when the demon comes.
Okay. But yeah,
Well, more of there's
Team
no
will come
king.
here to mess everything up.
It's more of there's no demon king yet.
Yeah.
You all begin dispersing to the crowd after the speech. You see many people start, kind of go to some other groups, and you all hear discussions of some are plotting to get together and maybe try to hunt you for themselves. See, and kind of whispering where, kind of looking over their shoulder, making sure no one else is following the same plan as them. Some are trying to figure out where the rumors of where you all were seen last. Some one or two probably figure you're still in Dinian or somewhere nearby. Probably trying to protect that last sentinel. And actually, several think you're in Dinian. A few less than that think maybe Bloodrock. Two red robe figures, however, adamantly state that you're somewhere near the Shadow ruins.
Where is that at?
Where you all came from with West Springs.
I'll tell you, that was the last place we were at.
And anyone who that particular group, anyone who tries to get those two in on it, they say unless we've got about 20 of us, no. For those that come across those two, you recognize them as the two cultists that you had basically told to then loose when you had captured them outside of territory.
okay.
Son of a bitch. You do something nice and they try to sell you out.
No, they're actually like, we ain't doing
The two that don't want to fuck with us are the ones we let go. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the ones that don't want to fuck. Well, they say it's more a different inclination of if they're gonna fuck with you, they're gonna have a huge numbers advantage.
Yeah.
They want the numbers advantage.
Never mind. I recant my son of a bitch.
Oh, that's because they haven't seen they only seen half the party actually.
Yeah, and they don't want to fuck with us when they saw half the party.
Oh, it's gonna be great when everyone has a chance to fuck with us.
Those are the guys we were raining fireballs on.
Oh, it's gonna be so great. It's literally over half the party's here now. Everyone has a chance. Everyone's regening like 13 alpha rounds.
It's like we didn't even get into melee with them. We just shot fireballs at them during a horse chase.
Oh, no, you did actually get in the melee with them. You did.
For a very, very brief amount of time. It was not... I'm not really counting it, because they basically surrendered within the first round or two.
Well, they saw their odds. They didn't want
Yeah.
They didn't want to get involved.
What kind of beverages are being served here?
Evil ones. Monster energy drinks. Surge!
Yes.
Green rocks.
Your ass. There's also the devil's weed.
Wasn't the devil's
Mary
lettuce
Jane.
that super Red Bull that gives you cancer?
So, Greg, you know what I mean when I say green rocks, right?
Drink?
Okay. You know
Balls.
what the what is that one blog that they do on the Warhammer Community site? That's Imperial Guard. The Imperial Regiment.
Yeah, Evil Ordinary.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact name of it right now. Basically, they had an ad, the green Torox. It's basically Red Bull, but it's a Torox.
That's hilarious.
Because, you know, Red Bull, green Torox, the Toroxes are basically cattle.
Yeah. But to answer your question, yes. This is, despite the famine motif and all that, there is an extravagance of food and beverages made out. Drinks and all the like laid out.
RC Cola.
A few of the purple cloaks are engaging mostly in that, as well as what comes after intoxication. Some
Purple stuff.
people are getting
Sunny D,
drinks.
alright.
Hmm?
Said you got some purple stuff. Sunny D, alright.
Yeah, there is.
But yeah, they're reveling, they're getting hammered.
They're getting hammered, and they're getting into what comes after that.
Oh good, drunken brawling. This will be great.
I will take a
Oh,
few.
no, not brawling.
No, I know that they're getting into the other stuff. I'm just saying if this goes right, we'll have drunken brawling.
And that.
Yeah.
Strike the all over.
And then
I wonder what
the
I wonder what your reflex penalty is if you're drunk and have your pants around your ankles when a fireball drops.
Oh, God.
Well, you can assume they still have that on. Anyways,
-8.
there is that there, yeah. Particular skill Duggar. You all passing on the word. For the group that killing against you, you are stuck. You say why not then? You get the impression that they look confused at first, but so one of them does kind of like is like you're creepy. Well, the thing is, we are trying to work on them. It's just we found the Jack Fritz first. We are still trying to find the lords and the lords. Yeah, the other lords. They're just proving to be shuts. Which brings me to my next point. My fine folk. Let's just go. Let's just gather who belongs to us and just walk into Delium. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? The feast of dust already lays claim to them. I say we butcher every single one of them, sacrifice their bodies, and bring in more meat. Sure, they'll get their attention, but not. Alright, whatever. Another turns in, a woman or a female. Yes, but it would also bring in the other kingdoms. And until our lords are found easily, we have to keep quiet. And they just discuss back and forth. And Kinara, you find very similar discussions amongst them, since you also went to war. Actually,
I thought purple was death.
Hmm?
I thought purple was death, not war.
I don't know. Like, I thought about the whole war motif, and then it kind of fell upon it. I don't know.
Okay.
They're enjoying life before death.
Gotcha.
Death is the ultimate orgasm. I don't know.
Oh, you.
If yeah.
If I can just state I'm spreading rumors and not go into super detail, I guess that works.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Is there anything I need to particularly roll to spread rumors?
Oh, diplomacy? Question.
Un momento.
Is it your roll, David, or?
But I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay.
I was just seeing whether diplomacy or bluff would be better, since I know bluffing is fooling people. Diplomacy.
I don't know. It's completely. If you can vouch for which it would be, and if you can tell me how it would be, I'm very fine. Because this is a little weird. Because it's like spreading rumors. One never usually has to do that. Usually that's like a persuasion and all that. We don't have persuasion. It does.
So others agree with your arguments, resolve differences, and to gather information from people. It's also used to negotiate conflicts with proper etiquette and manners suitable to the problem.
You're trying to make people see your way of thinking, essentially.
Well, I'm trying to disseminate antagonistic information, whether it's true or not.
Fair enough. Yeah, I would say that's diplomacy, because diplomacy, that's just kind of it.
Okay. I'll give a diplomacy then.
$22. Okay. You get very similar arguments, but there are. It's less. Let me think of a word for this. You're making your point, but it doesn't seem to inseminate. It doesn't incense them into frenzy, if that makes sense. It doesn't make it angry. It's like they're conceding the point to you, but they don't seem angry about it.
Okay.
If that was your point, that was the point. Just trying to make sure. that the goal? Or
Well, my goal was to disseminate antagonistic falsehoods about the other side, which is why I was questioning diplomacy as the role. But it's like, okay,
yeah, sorry. You're trying to stir up some trouble.
yes.
Yeah. You find one particular individual and tell them something of something they heard. Are we talking a death mark, or was it nice to walk to? Just curious.
Probably the idea of power disparity.
Power sharing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. The one you come across is one of one of the blue clerks. They turn back to you when hearing this, and kind of look around, quick, very casually, and kind of lean into your shoulder. That was the thought of many of us, brother. And soon we figure to rectify the situation.
Good.
And do you have a weapon on you?
Of course.
I'm going. I'm aiming for, he says a name and kind of indicates a rather rotund individual on a seat near the food. And a green cloak. That's my mark. Would love some backup if you wouldn't mind.
I'll smile. I'll wait your signal.
Yeah, the signal is at 9. You'll know. After all, I believe your chief is the one that came up with it. Is the one going to start it. Because you are still like Catfolk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I just have the robes on.
Yeah, however, you're also purple like him.
Right.
And a cat. So, and good. Go down here. And he moved, and they move along to elsewhere. In the meantime, lieutenants, then I'll get, or actually, Tris, anything you're doing for your skullduggery? Besides stepping along?
I'd say I'm not talking to people. I'm just trying to move around the periphery and see how close to the front of the room I can get. How close to the doorway I can get, so we can possibly make a break for it once shit starts.
Fair enough. You're moving along the wall, and you're able to see these kind of quote-unquote wallflower people, I guess. Or they're not wallflowers, but they're wallflower. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Staying off to the side. Not really. They're doing something.
I was told to roll again, so I rolled again. Okay.
Oh no, you don't need a roll again.
Okay. Well, I saw a note there, so.
Yeah, fair. That was just data.
Okay.
But you notice that them staying there, and it's mostly the Tromarixian cultists that are standing there. They look almost bored and haughty, as if it's like, Why are we here? Meanwhile, the lieutenants, the one of the Jackal Prince has gone down into the crowd herself, as well beside as the woman in blue. Talon and Mateo seem to stay up on the stairs for a time. Talon's face is obscured mostly by bloody rags, but you can definitely tell by Mateo he's tilting his head towards Talon, and do see his lips moving. Alright, next round.
Can I roll anything to read his lips?
I believe that's perception, I guess?
Yeah, that goes under perception in this.
Yeah. Because it's not necessarily sensing all of its perception.
Okay. One more thought.
Mm-hmm. At this distance, it's a little hard to tell exactly what he's saying.
Okay.
But after a time, Renteo does go a few steps down. Talon remains on top. Alright, next round of moves. Or things you want to do. Mara will stick with you. Any
Okay.
particular things you wish to do now?
Well, out of character, it sounds like one group's already about to start shit.
Yeah.
So, my guess would be either check in with one of the other factions or get one of the other factions to actually start shit if they're not about to.
That's what I was thinking as well, trying to incite from the other faction. I will go and fib about how disenchanted some of the purple people are due to uh, basically due to a sense of ineffectiveness. Like, our side is not the best side. I should probably go to a side that's less vulnerable.
Oh, you mean like backing the family people? Is that
Uh,
what you mean?
or so some other side that isn't the one I'm portraying, um, under the pretense of the side I'm currently on is not the strongest side, and I want to be on a side that is not so vulnerable. Because
So you're trying to indicate to switch sides.
I'm trying to indicate that I want to switch sides due to how vulnerable and open my side is.
Hmm. Okay. Any particular color you're looking for?
I believe you said the Famine Jackal people were the more confident of the factions.
Not necessarily. Everyone here seems to have confidence about them. It's more of their. Oh, you're trying to look for like. Are you trying to? It's just more. It's just they're more. They seem to have more presence.
Right. Yeah, they have.
Okay.
They are the more powerful. So if I tell the more powerful,
At this current.
right.
At this current point, they are being more openly represented. Rather than the others. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the Famine Jackal folks and.
Okay. You speak to one and one is this one is nearly drowned in food. Well, takes a moment, like gets food rolling off him a little bit. You wish to try and hello. Yes. I could see why. Because there are few he holds a hand and can just a disgusting basically burps in your face like just
Unless those nose things from the swamp, not the swamp.
yeah, it is disgusting putrid. It's sick and above. It's bad. Yeah. But it is a good check. We will indeed have the first tarot, but I agree. Think, think, think for me. Indeed. Yeah. And just kind of plops like, onto the floor,
Okay.
unconscious. Though another green cloak nearby, after seeing this, is, you know, certainly try to see something about it. Seeing as we are indeed the first, with the first tarot, it's it's very important to be close to the master. I can see your point.
Okay. Who's next?
Eric is not back, I believe. Speak now for the whole fight, you said. Okay. Don't when until the specifics for Eric. You casually make your way past the cult, the troll people. They don't. A few of them don't even seem to look at you. Just looking at the crowd. One does see you though, and just nods to you more than just acknowledgement. Like, hello.
Cool.
Otherwise, you pass unaffected.
Just keep walking.
Walking, don't talk to me. You're free. Okay. Did Eric say anything about what his second would be?
He just wants. So far, he just wants me to keep spreading Discord. So if the war thing, if the war thing is already accomplished, I guess he'll switch to a different faction and continue spreading it via
especially with that 41, maybe indicate a personal.
Yeah.
After moving away from the party, I'll allow 30 feet of movement. Anywhere in particular, you think?
Yeah, because I'll let him interact with that cluster there without getting too close to the named guy.
Without getting close to the named people. Which they will be doing their thing. She's talking there, talking there. They pass by you. Renteos, it's there. Actually, Renteo, he's such a man. But after saying, you're able to momentarily notice Kelly speaking to a particular individual, saying something.
It's too bad I can't poison his drink.
I mean, you could have.
Yeah,
I don't have any poison.
You wore the same cloak. You could do anything. You could get close and be like, Hail Hunter.
We got potions that inflict moderate wounds. Does that count as poison?
Actually,
That's a good question.
That is essentially poison.
Because, I mean, how else are you going to use a potion of inflict wounds? You kind of have to get them to drink it.
I thought it'd be like some of the Fantastic shows, if you throw the bottle at them and it breaks.
Oh, so it shatters on their face and, acts like acid? Like, ah!
Yeah.
Well, but don't forget, cure moderate, you have to actually drink.
Yeah.
Like, cure potions you have to drink. I don't think inflict would be the same way, because inflict is how you heal evil.
Yeah.
Evil creatures. So, yeah, that's actually a really interesting thing. Inflict is basically poison.
So, yeah, you get them to drink inflict, or I got a shit ton of gunpowder. You can drink that and get sick as a dog.
Well, I don't think we don't have universal access to the loot crate, do we? Because
No, I'm kind of operating under the assumption I'm carrying it unless somebody asks me otherwise.
yeah, let me check out my own inventory right quick. I have tons of shit.
Because I know Kinara's like, oh, this motherfucker.
I go, yeah. Tons of shit. I don't have that anymore. I have magical inks.
Yeah, well,
I have magical inks. Ink that has magical effects.
That probably also would make him sick. Probably wouldn't kill him, but
yeah, it wouldn't kill him.
might give him the runs.
Take that, you bastard.
Actually, I have 2 vials of ink fire.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
So yes, that does not sound pleasant. That's okay. What I will do is, and let me check to see. Okay. What I'm going to do is head over to him, pretending to be interested in him by way of distraction. So his focus would be on me and not whatever drink is in his hand.
Please don't blow our cover. 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 I'm so close to the door.
My bluff is supreme. Plus, don't we haven't I ever done my thing for the round?
No, this is true. I mean, it's just more of I don't know.
Why not?
It's gonna make it 40 more feet.
Again, good thing I've already done my round, so you should get another move in there.
This is true. I'm just gonna doodle that movement now while you possibly blow our cover.
But yeah, getting to Kyona's thing as you are trying to do this thing, I believe.
Well, I thought I already did my thing for the round, so.
Oh yeah, getting to Kyona's thing.
Is that like on a DS or something?
Yeah, it's up on the stage.
And it would be some. She speaks to a particular red cloak about something, mentioning some words and things, and they seem incensed. And she very subtly points over to the individual that you had spoken to earlier tonight, the green cloak.
Okay. This red cloak, he actually jumps onto the table, loudly yelling essentially, "There's that fucking war!" And you're highly surprised, and before he even gets his word out, dies onto the individual that just starts sucking them and punching them. I'll allow that there's not immediate chaos because it just happened. So, next round, everybody do your actions. Have you already done yours?
I took my movement, so. But that was for last time. I got to take another movement in a moment. I'm going to assume, based on the instructions I've been given for Kiyomi will be like, I'll be doing the equivalent. Hey, look at that, or hey, you should go help him, or trying to get everybody focused on that, and either getting involved or at least looking at.
But no, I'm just thinking of Harry Mudd and the Trial of Trolls just collecting people's the drinks.
That wasn't Mudd. That was the other guy. But
that was the other guy?
Yeah.
I thought it was Mudd.
No, Mudd was not Tribble.
Huh.
That was Cyrano Jones or some shit.
Ah, right. For some reason, I just kept thinking that was like, an alias that he was going by. Okay.
So yeah, I feel like Kiyomi will either be directing attention or trying to egg people on to get involved. Possibly do the equivalent, like punch a guy and point to the guy next to him like he did it.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'll allow you to quickly kind of move along.
Do I need to roll something for that for her, or?
Sure. Diplomacy again, I guess. Depending on the venue of what you're trying to do.
Well, again, I think it's like, again, trying to, go, if it's like of the same faction, like, you should go help him. If it's a different faction, again, kind of stealthily punch the guy and.
Yeah, that would have been lost, or either way, 22. Is that true?
The skullduggery is Eric's, misdirecting and egging on.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to roll another stealth or not.
No, you're still good. You're still good. So that will be happening.
I say, Eric, that was last round. This is a new round. But you rolled a 40, so you're good.
Oh yeah, it's a 40. Yeah, yeah. And you did your thing, Chess.
I'm gonna move. Well, I'm gonna take my movement, but
Take the movement.
I'm presuming I cannot actually get up on the stage quite yet because people can see us. But
Yeah, and it's kind of elevated. It's about. Let me look back quick.
I figured we'd have to give each other a hand up to get up there.
Oh, the door is down the road there.
Oh, it's in the back. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, it's a raised base. Imagine it like 20 feet up or something like that. Like, it's very elevated, therefore for ambience and speech. So speeches.
So yeah, waiting for the guards to be distracted by what's going on, and then we'll just slip around the back of the dais here, and
The base. No one's actually really guarding that spot. There are probably a few people over there, but that's not important at the moment.
well, those people are probably going to be drawn away by the sound of fighting in a second, so we can just
Exactly.
so we can just hang out next to the behind this column here, and
All right. Here now, you approach your nemesis, your rival, this fuckboy. Passing the blue cloaked woman as she is slowly turning to the scuffle. She, the impression you see from her is just a cocked eyebrow, like Princess Leia kind of cocked eyebrow, like really. But moving past her, you also, since you kind of like rush past her with 5 feet and all that, you can just feel the magical energy just emanating off of her.
Zap! Ow! Static electricity.
Well, not that kind, but the kind of more of like, oh shit, that's happening.
Oh yeah. Fine.
And you approach the. It seems to look over to the scuffle at first and kind of gives an appraising look to everywhere else as well. Until looking back and seeing you. Let's see if he recognizes you.
Do I need a crap ass disguise roll or something?
Either disguise or bluff.
I will always go with bluff. Bluff is my jam.
Has it's a little disguise, but you're mostly going off of your own bullshittery, your own cockamamie shit.
Yep. did it go? And I'm going to add some direct insight into that. Over there. There's a channel. You think? Okay, I get a bonus equal to my divine channel dice. Do you think the plus 1d bonus to healing would factor into that? Or if it's just what's listed for the level?
I have no idea. Say yes?
Say again?
Divine Insight lets me add a bonus to several checks, including skills, equal to the my channel dice. But I have a feat that increases the healing part of my channel by a single die. I wasn't sure whether I should go with my base amount or the modified amount.
I'm gonna say base because you're not technically healing. I know you
Yeah.
can see the logic, but this is.
That's why I was wondering. I wasn't sure if there was some mechanical weirdness going on, so... Okay. Heals. Oh, I am so glad, because the dice almost screwed me. Let me mark off a use for that. That is literally almost the lowest that I could roll.
Okay. As you approach, you're able to see him in a much more detailed light.
Yeah.
As you approach him, you notice a multitude of things. Because from a distance, he looks very familiar. As you approach, you almost kind of take a mental step back. Of, wait, is that really what's here? The eyes that were once just normal cat folks' eyes, of just simple, like maybe a little orangish color, have been turned into a bright, almost glowing gold. The scar over his left eye that is very new, that you didn't notice before, is seems to be fully filled with purple. You also notice his actual coat seems much more vibrant, more filled with life. And as you approach, I believe you have like a sixth sense kind of thing.
Well, there's there's the empathy thing. There's
The empathy thing.
yeah. I mean, I have 10 feet of blind sense.
And your empathy kicks in,
You know.
and it feels familiar. Not in the sense of Renteo, but for something else.
Tesh.
No.
Okay.
Not able to tell, but sees you, and does his charming smile. As much as you hate the guy, it seems even better.
I couldn't help but notice the fabled power that you exude. that seems to intensify with your actual presence.
Oh, you humble me so. But I imagine you did come all the way over here just to simply pay lip service. Though I imagine that would be a little later too.
I can pay all kinds of services to a, and he'll eye him up and down. Such a powerful person as yourself.
Why, thank you. But I do not think the time will be now for a moment. Do you know what happened over there? You seem to have come from that direction. Indicating the scuffle going
I'll, I'll glance back in that direction for a moment. It's it appears that there's some discontent with people's stations. Perhaps that we aren't quite as powerful as we claim.
on. When you say the discontent with status is final, you swear it grows and gets almost ethereal glow to it. And his eyes become menacing. A sentiment many of us have feeling. And I believe he looks to Talon step up to the front. Or he looks to the woman in blue. Then to Talon upstairs. For a moment they seem to Talon nods and slowly begins shrugging off the great sword that is clanged to his back. Slowly, casually taking it off and taking it out of its sheath. I believe it is time to rectify the situation.
Not to overstep my bounds, but I would agree.
And as for your concern of not having enough power, well, if I learned one thing, is that if you desire something, one must take it. And he grabs onto the table. Sorry, I'm contesting with my cords at this moment. All these cords. And leaps onto the table, kind of scuffling with some food and the like. And in a very loud, bellowy voice. Brothers and sisters, fair people are. I thank you all for the opportunity you have given me to join your ranks, and for the opportunity of my people to do as well. It is well that the Jackal Prince is so generous with his gifts. And therefore, it has been deemed that we must repay these gifts in kind. Slay them! And a coffin, and it all starts as Talon leaps dead from the stairs and leaps and impales a green-cloaked soldier with his great sword from the sky. You see another blue cloak come up from behind another green and slit their throats. I need initiative.
Okay.
Did Sierra mention coming tonight?
She is planning on showing up probably after the break. She's currently stuck at work.
Mhm.
Eric, what's your initiative modifier? Or are you finally back and you can roll your own stuff and I don't have to worry about it?
Yeah, it's actually pretty simple. There's only 4 groups of NPCs I need to keep track of, besides mine.
Oops. Just make a single roll for each group.
I mean, pretty much, because at this point we're in mass combat.
Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know what Eric... I rolled him a 5, but I don't know what his bonus is, so...
Yeah, they were not prepped for this. The 4 parentheses 1 is the famine people.
Mhm.
I just rolled in that 1. Storytelling, motherfucker.
Alright.
Of course they were prepped. We will have Kiame and have also moved a little bit. Probably here, if I could do.
Sure.
To at least move a little bit away from everything and start instigating more people. Alright. Copy initiative townspeople, apparently. War rages, apparently.
Dun, dun.
Okay. Let's be okay. You see, they all start heading towards some people, trying to engage. Okay, so that's how they go.
Ah, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's meetings have been kind of thrown for a week because John's doing teaching again. Well,
Mhm.
no, he's doing teaching classes.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of sort of being the solo, so I don't know when. He did it like at 8:30 last time. I don't know if he's going to be able to do this time still. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll do what I need to. If not, we get to just a full session.
Yeah.
Full session.
Woot.
Oh boy. Okay. And titles, people. I should give more a what is overall happening. You see, everybody who has been acting, which is apparently everybody but the family folk, is targeting them. Specifically going after them, running past others and attacking. In some cases, just fighting each other. There hasn't been any more deaths yet, but it's only the beginning. And you see Renteo stand there and almost bask in this just fury of fury. You see, like, he kind of turns to you just to watch over everything, and you see essentially ecstasy in his eyes. But he doesn't do anything else. Cyrus.
Cyrus, I think, is going to indicate to the people back here with us, like, hey, it sounds like something's starting over there. We probably should do something. You probably should go over there and try to, help. Thankfully, she actually has ranks in diplomacy, so she can do this.
The guards that were there are there, or those are let me grab some folk real quick. Green. Now one. They're like looking nervous and like, what the hell? What the hell is going on? Don't worry, it's not his clone. The two green ones kind of rush off to get go support whoever it is. As the green one runs by. This one, however, tries red tries to grab green and try to essentially just attack them. And then just away. They're essentially their own fight at this point.
Cool.
It's happening everywhere.
So they are sufficiently distracted.
Oh yeah, they're sufficiently distracted.
In which case, Cyrus is going to come around the corner here and examine this doorway.
The doorway.
See if it's, got any locks or anything that Len might have to deal with.
There are no locks. I'm actually thinking of something. The door does not have a lock on it. There's no description of it. Random. There's an indication of it, but there's no lock. Just simple door. By description, I'm looking at.
Okay.
Mars' turn. Just looking very confused. Looks to you and kind of goes off to your side and kind of stage whispers to you, so you're able to hear it. What do we do now?
I believe the plan was to get to the door and have everything out here be a distraction. Yes,
I think they're sufficiently distracted.
true.
Well, so where do we make them away? Do you want to go together or separate?
Well, I'll catch up to you in a moment.
This is 20 feet. Runs past town. It's not drawing drawing a short sword as they go. Speaking of, your turn.
Was he at? Okay.
There are people kind of near you,
There are
but not
people.
enough to like interfere.
There are people kind of near me.
But not enough to like really know.
Well,
Everyone's really occupied.
I know everyone's really occupied. I'm just wondering, how important are we? If I reveal myself to Rentaro the Lustful here, will he be able to galvanize everyone to stop what they're doing and attack us, or am I giving him way too much credit?
I have no idea.
At this point, who knows? Because
Okay.
it's very.
I'd say he's obviously not normal right now. He's probably possessed by one of the dingbats. I'm guessing, whatever conflict god we're dealing with.
True.
Okay. Okay, with what you know, you all have been considered a threat, and there was a bounty placed on your head, and they all cheered. But that was before everyone started stabbing the green people, stabbing the familers at the back.
Right.
So whether you all will be the priority or them is a toss-up. You won't know until you try.
True. Okay. Okay, and from what you've indicated, from what, character names, what Len has Len indicated that he has in fact made it to the door?
I will be on my turn. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
Or at least make your way behind the big thing so you can probably come up with a plan. In some way, you do know to go behind the dais.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. In that case, does this not need somatic components? Huh. I might be getting my additions confused again. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So I take it he is paying attention to everything else that's going on right now?
Hypothetically, yeah.
Okay.
He's very enraptured by the scene of just, yes, yes.
Gotcha. In that case, what I will do, is, would you permit me to cast but hold the actual effects for me to be able to say a line and then have the effects go off?
Yeah, no, cinematic, yeah.
Okay.
Cinematic.
Okay. Let's see, and okay. What I am going to do, in terms of the spell I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using Flame Strike. Because fuck this guy. Let me mark off my spell slot. Here we go. Here we go. Second. The Kincaid clan sends their regards. With that, it is.
Oh, is it just
it's a save. It's a reflex save.
Okay. He essentially is at disadvantage because he does not see this coming. Probably also massive penalties because this is just. Okay.
I am going to check my level. Okay, the damage is going to be that much. Okay, yeah. And was it half cast level?
For half level for non-casting, for your non-classes not related to the classes casting.
Okay. So that will make it that much. The DC is 19. Okay. Man, I wish there was some way I could amp it. It sounds like the damage dice is low, but I just wish there was some way I could amp it.
Well, there is technically a way to amp it.
Yeah, but I can't do that. Okay.
Are you going for his legs or his torso?
You don't know what the here. Let me read the spell off to you. Sorry, I made an assumption that I should not have. Get this, because again, fuck this guy. A flame strike evokes a vertical column of divine fire. So I'm going to envelop him in this flame.
Oh.
The half of the damage is fire damage.
I thought it was a strike.
Half of it is pure divine power.
It's called Flame Strike, but it means smite him with fire from above.
Yes. I will have the air around him detonate into a shaft of divine flame before taking a moment to appreciate this and then move away. Which may or may not provoke, but I don't care. Because
So,
fuck him.
roll your damage.
Yes. Actually, I do wanna look at this to see how this applies. No, don't need that.
Oof, that's a big spell.
It is a big spell.
That's a big oof. That's a big old oof.
Specifically with my guard weapon. Okay, I cannot apply that to my spells. That is too bad. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Roll that damage and hit. Half fire, half. Okay. For a moment in this den of sin, evil, and dark deeds, a ray of light pierces through one of the windows, and you see imagery of Seknet's flying figure with axe drawn back come down on the tail. As fire leaps from top and below. He immediately snaps out of the ecstasy in the moment. Looks at you, and you see the recognition in his eyes.
I will do the catfolk equivalent of flipping him the bird as I recede away and into the crowd.
As you are like flipping him off and heading out, he kind of stiffens up straightens up a little bit, just always looking at you, and gets back at that smile, and says to you in catfolk, "Next time, brother."
Next time, gadgets. Next time.
I hope he wasn't meaning that in a familiar. I hope he was meaning that more generically. Ooh.
I must make sure of a thing.
English. Do you speak it?
Only half the time.
He's going to be.
Oh,
He's going to convey things somewhat, right? Like,
I think that was to me. Because I was like, I couldn't say pronunciation.
He couldn't English.
Yeah, I couldn't English. Seriously, it's because of him that the cantina music gets stuck in my head and occasionally pops up. It's kind of annoying.
It is.
Sierra's ex-boyfriend, Levon. Every time he had the opportunity, and sometimes when he didn't, he'd just start bursting out into the cantina theme in character.
Yes.
He was a Jedi televangelist who constantly sang the cantina theme.
What?
Yeah, he'd go run around, preaching the praises of the light in the light side and how everyone must convert. For praise the light!
I feel like he's taking And I feel like I'm somewhat taking that from like an loss. I'm like, I feel bad. And I'm copying from one kid.
Do you have
He's doing it
pamphlets?
better than a televangelist.
That's it. He had pamphlets. He would like stop and go, praise the.
He would stop people on the street.
Yeah, he'd stop people on the street, to praise the light and give them pamphlets and.
I just hope I'm not that bad.
As long as you pace it, you should be fine. He didn't. At first, his pacing was good. Then it got too much.
Nah, but it's just like, nah, if you do it, cool. If you don't, sure. Just everyone's got their own life. He goes by the tenets. But anyways, the last thing you hear from him as he, on his next turn, kind of runs off, giving off orders. I'll be sure to tell, in catfolk as well, I'll be sure to tell the kinslayer that you are here.
Oh, fuck! Oh! She outCRs us, guys. We're fucked.
Well, we're not trying to fight her. We're trying to kill God.
Oh.
I'm sorry, the predecessor to the predecessor of God.
As you're running and he says that, you felt familiar. Suddenly clicks.
We're trying to kill the receptionist to the agent of God.
I will filter, but not fall down. Was not expecting that.
And as you kind of look back at him from
like what? Nani?
Wonderful. Look at this guy. What did you say? But he at least seems to leave you alone. It's not his turn. That's to say, Blue, they start engaging all these people. Oh yeah, shit, she gets to be involved. Oh shit.
She casts small apocalypse. What's that? It's apocalypse, but in a 10-foot area.
Minor apocalypse.
It's a cast minor apocalypse.
Just a small one, yeah, localized.
Just a small apocalypse, nothing major.
Okay, look like Kefka, it's gotta be small.
Damn. Fucking Kefka. He should be the big bad of Dissidia.
Spells are quick. Oh, they have the same list.
Mass power word kills. I know that's actually a thing.
Yeah, I think that's a thing.
Oh, it is? I didn't think mass of that was a thing.
I think it's a fanon, but I think it does exist.
Personally, I would not be above making level 10 and 11 spells and have players potentially be able to use them. But at that point, I'd have some like kind of extra cost on them because they're like, above the normal.
That's that's like a like final end of campaign. You got to smite the boss, quest thing where you get like one. Probably requires some kind of group casting check, and who knows what else.
I did not expect the dice to roll that high, though. I do like that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, I expected
good.
I expected it to roll 24. 24 specifically.
You see the one on blue as you're kind of like catching all of this. Move off to the side. Great. Use her staff. Draw a circle in the air, imbuing light blue in the area. Drawing a few more sigils. And then slash it through. And since, well, I will also try to Eric when he gets here, because they would have the most in line. But suddenly, in a line of people just drop dead.
Derp.
A few of not green, but mostly green folk. Stupid fools. They keep on fighting. Then your turn.
Okay. Since Cyrus gave me the go-ahead, we will come around the corner. We will open the door, quickly stick our head in to make sure it's safe, and if it is, pull the two of us inside. And send a message spell to the others, let them know that we're going in through the door in the back of the DS.
There's a door in the back of the DS, and we're going through it.
Yep.
Okay. And you both open the door, and then I'm gonna have to draw this real quick.
And we reflect the initiative. Like so.
Eric, where are you? You should have come back by now.
I'm thinking food coma.
Great dead.
Well, that sounds like a lovely place.
Well, that's what I'm calling the other thing.
Oh, it says he's still in the call, wherever he is.
This one's, I'm just gonna count real quick. I tried doing this earlier, but I had to do some work.
So are we making good progress or slow progress?
Oh no!
In general, since you had a countdown, are we making good progress, slow progress? Are we where you expected us to be?
Oh no! I figured you would get to this point.
Okay.
I said, we're good. We're doing good. Like having basically having to do the meeting. It's like, oh yeah, cool. I'll go ahead and have to. Yeah, okay. Sorry, just kind of to make the map because as I said, I tried to do it earlier, but I failed. So we're going to do that. Cool. And they'll pop there. Okay. Okay. Doing this old school D&D way.
Just remember, don't use the wrong type of marker on the mat, or else it'll never come off.
Yeah.
Shit, it's not coming off. You will pop into here. Get the PCs.
There's a.
You come on.
I was about to say, where are we? In this little box.
Yeah, you get in there. There's a lot of. I have to count a lot of thoughts. stairs. Shush the stairs.
Indeed.
But you won't hop on top of some stairs. Right, sure. These and the back there.
I might actually have a better question at this point.
What's
Chris,
that?
did we ever decide on food?
No, you never got back to me.
Not sure concerning the time.
I figured we
if you need to take a break.
I figured we discussed it during his meeting break, but
Well, I thought that was iffy of what was going to happen.
well, now it's iffy. We didn't know that at the time when we made the plan.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Like, if you want to take a small break, because I do work drums.
Yeah. So we can take a minute to figure that out. How do you
Like,
want
if
to?
you want, take a break, and I'll be just here. Hypothetically, I can just bring the whole damn map over. Make it easy on myself.
In which case, I will pause the recording here while we figure this out, and the recording will be back up in a few minutes, regardless.
Yep.